Kenneth Williams, a name closely tied to his wit and flamboyance, left behind a legacy that extends far beyond his passing. Known for his razor-sharp tongue and unmatched comic timing, Williams became a household name of sorts through his iconic roles in the Carry On films. Factsverse presents Kenneth Williams' Secrets are now out in the open after his death. Early life and rise to fame. Kenneth Williams, born into a working-class family February 22, 1926 in London, began his life amidst the austere backdrop of the Great Depression. His father, a barber by trade, and his mother, a dedicated homemaker, provided a modest yet stable environment for young Kenneth. His early years, influenced by the economic struggles of the era, instilled in him a resilience that later became a hallmark of his career. Even as a child, Williams's natural aptitude for entertainment was evident. He had an uncanny ability to enchant those around him with his wit and charisma. His journey to stardom was gradual and marked by perseverance. He took on various jobs early on, but his heart was set on acting. His distinctive voice and natural comic timing found their first platform in radio. He began to hone his skills, captivating audiences with his unique style and infectious energy. His transition to film was a significant leap, with his entry into the Carry On series marking a pivotal moment in his career. These films, known for their humor and lightheartedness, provided the perfect canvas for Williams to showcase his comedic talents. Peak career highlights. The zenith of Kenneth Williams' career saw him become a ubiquitous presence in British entertainment. On radio, television, and the silver screen, his talents shined brightly. The Carry On films were particularly instrumental in highlighting his acting versatility. Williams had an extraordinary ability to evoke laughter through subtle facial expressions, body language, and impeccably delivered lines. His comedic style was not only distinct, but also adaptable, allowing him to excel in various roles within the series. Beyond the Carry On films, Williams also made significant contributions to the stage, showcasing his range as a performer in London's West End. His stage performances demonstrated a depth and versatility that transcended his on-screen persona. This period of his career was marked by critical acclaim and widespread recognition, cementing his status as a multifaceted actor. Internationally, his appeal extended far beyond the UK. His unique brand of comedy and charismatic screen presence garnered him fans around the world. But he maintained a deep sense of privacy, rarely divulging details about his personal life. Kenneth's personal life, a tangled web. Kenneth Williams' personal life was multidimensional but layered with complexities and internal struggles. He was known for his hyper-perfectionist tendencies. These traits seeped into his personal interactions, often creating a dichotomy between the rich characters he portrayed and his actual self. His posthumously published diaries unveiled a man grappling with profound loneliness and an enduring struggle with his identity. Despite his exuberant screen presence, Williams was a deeply introspective and private individual in his off-screen life. The circumstances surrounding his death on April 15, 1988, added much to his enigmatic persona. The ambiguity and speculation regarding his passing only intensified the intrigue surrounding his life and career. The man behind the laughter. Williams' diaries, a vast collection spanning 43 volumes, laid bare a life fraught with internal conflicts, particularly concerning his sexual identity. His diary entries oscillate between moments of public confidence and private insecurity, painting a portrait of a man at odds with himself. The diaries are notable not just for their content, but also for their presentation. Williams exhibited meticulous attention to detail in his writing, employing a variety of handwriting styles and a unique color-coding system to express his innermost thoughts and moods. He led a predominantly solitary existence. He described himself as asexual and celibate, particularly in his later years, a claim substantiated by his diary entries. Living alone for most of his adult life, Williams formed few close relationships, with his mother a notable exception. His friendships, although diverse, rarely evolved into romantic relationships. This facet of his life was further complicated by the societal attitudes of the time towards homosexuality, which likely contributed to his reluctance to openly discuss his personal life. Unseen friendships in the swinging London scene. The relationship between Williams and a young gay couple, Tom Wayne and Clive Dennis, offers an insight into his social life beyond the public eye. Despite introducing them to the exuberant, swinging London scene, his relationship remained strictly platonic. These connections, along with his friendships and other notable personalities like playwright Joe Orton and actor Stanley Baxter, indicate Williams's deep engagement with the artistic and creative communities, yet a detachment on a personal level. His rise to fame brought him widespread adoration, but also a deep sense of isolation. His diary entries frequently mentioned feelings of loneliness and despondency even at the peak of his career. He often grappled with the burdens of fame and the expectations it brought, leading to periods of profound sadness and a sense of underachievement, despite his obvious success and public acclaim. The mystery of his death. The end of Williams's life in April of 1988 remains shrouded in mystery. His final diary entry, "Oh, what's the bloody point?" suggests a profound despair. The inquest following his death from an overdose of barbiturates concluded with an open verdict, as it was impossible to determine whether his death was accidental or a deliberate act. This unresolved aspect of his passing further compounds the complexity and intrigue of his story. In the years since his death, his contributions to British comedy and theater have been widely celebrated, but the insights into his personal life, gleaned from his diaries and accounts from those who knew him, continue to captivate and intrigue. These revelations paint a portrait of a man wrestling with his identity, battling loneliness, and living in the paradox of public adoration versus private isolation. Williams's life story, enriched by the details uncovered after his passing, stands as a poignant narrative of a brilliant yet deeply troubled figure. Revelations in the new biography. The recent biography Born Brilliant by Christopher Stevens has unearthed previously hidden aspects of his life. One of the most striking revelations was the uncovering of his friendship with Tom Wayne and Clive Dennis. His interactions with the two, who were integral to his social life and witnessed his internal conflicts, add a new dimension to our understanding of Williams. The biography also explores his intricate relationship with Stanley Baxter, another prominent figure in the entertainment industry. Their relationship, beginning in their army days, was complex. Despite occasional tensions and competing personalities, their bond remained strong throughout their lives. Now it's time to hear from you. Did any of these revelations about Kenneth Williams surprise you? Let us know in the comments section below.